Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Welcome to Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler. We have a wonderful guest on the show today, Hester Bedet. Healing is a really transformational journey that most people have to go through on their journeys to abundance, success, and happiness. So I'm really looking forward to a conversation with Hester. We are streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're also on the E360 TV network. We're also on USA Radio and Global TV. Let me say that again. We're also on USA Global Radio, TV and Radio Network. We're also on Business Innovators Radio Network. We're also on mspnewsglobal.com. I think that pretty much covers everything. So let's bring in our incredible guest, Hester Bedet. Hester, welcome to Brilliance Business TV.
Yes, thank you, Mark, for having me here.
I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you. I think a great place for us to start, Hester, is just sharing a little bit about your background.
Yes. Well, I'm Hester. I live in the Netherlands, and it's roughly about 25 years ago. I started my personal development with the Silva Mind Control. Nowadays, they call it the Silva Method by José Silva. And this was really the start, the jump in my development. And afterwards also got involved with artistic dynamic coaching and NLP. So this is a little bit how everything started.
I love it. And just share a little bit how you started with the singing bowls, Hester.
Yes, well, that's an interesting question. I started with the bowls because I wanted to help my children to get better sleep. Because especially my youngest child, she was having sleeping problems when she was like 4 or 5 years old. And we tried everything, like putting a bed in another corner and all kind of stuff. And then this sound healing came around, and I started doing a workshop and another workshop, and I found out that using the singing bowls at night, it helped her to fall asleep quite easily. So this is what I thought. I need to learn more and more, and started doing courses. And so what started for just private for my family, got bigger and bigger for friends. And then, suddenly I got into business with singing bowls. So, yeah.
Share a little bit about singing bowls. Say out there, if anyone's listening who's not familiar or they don't know about them, just share how they work and how they heal.
Yes. Well, I have one example for people that think like, oh, what is a singing bowl? This is a singing bowl, and you tap them, and then the sounds come of the bowl. And it's not only a sound, but it's also a vibration. And you can easily demonstrate it when you put some water in a bowl and you tap it. You can see the vibration, like you drop in a stone in water, you got the ripple effect. And the singing bowls, their vibration, you can feel in the body. And as you know, your body consists for about 65% of water. So you can imagine if you hear lots of sounds of the bowls, the water in your body starts to vibrate. And this is when a healing starts from the inside going out.
It makes sense, Hester. Share a little bit about your background, which is now the foundation in coaching women.
Yeah. Well, I still believe that mindset is always definitely a key to healing, because your beliefs are part of a mindset and they affect thoughts and feelings and behavior. And I combine my coaching with the sounds. So you don't have to, when I work with the singing bowls, you don't have to talk or say anything. Just feel the vibrations, let it come in. And this will work. And then the talking comes later. It's, like everything influences each other. So
I like that. So the vibrations do the work on their own without having to talk about it, but then the mindset can come into it and be incorporated after that as well.
Yeah, this will come in later. It's with the vibrations, you get touched by it.
I like that.
Yeah, it shifts something inside of you.
What kind of things is it good for healing, Hester?
Well, as I already said, it's for better sleep. It's for your balance, focus. You get more energy. And I also found out roughly a year ago, it reduces the ringing in the ears, tinnitus. So this is really beneficial for lots of people.
Oh, yes, because I know a lot of people struggle with that, and it can become quite uncomfortable as well, can't it, Hester?
Yes. And I've helped already many people with the reducing of the ringing in the ears, but even people who got totally clean and rid of the ringing, that it's completely gone. And that's just amazing how it works with the healing and the coaching. It's all a combination. Yeah.
And what are your areas of expertise, Hester?
My areas of expertise are mindset coaching and work with the sound healing. And I do lots of things in my coaching. I integrate it. It's like I also work with family constellation, and it works really well one-on-one, on Zoom even. Because I work with, I got some with me with gemstones. So like when one gemstone represents your father, the other one your mother, and other gemstones brothers or sisters. And this is such a healing effect. And just by working with this online, it's so powerful. Got real breakthroughs.
Let's talk a little bit about breakthroughs and transformation. I know you wanted to share a little bit about transformation, so go ahead, Hester.
Yeah, well, if people go into transformation, like, for example, people who have tinnitus, it's always something that goes along with a little bit of pain and struggle. It's not like, oh, I'm going to heal from tinnitus or from my back pain or whatever I can help you with. But it always is first the pain and then the healing starts. That's how I experience it always myself. And I'm also in a transformation, and my transformation at this moment is it just started from my personal development, that over the years I've developed, and then suddenly you notice, like with my husband, you go onto a different path, and it's not that you want it like that or that it's your intention, but it just happens along the way. It's you transform And yeah, also your environment.
Yes, your environment's very, very important. And I know transformation is something that we all go through. And sometimes it can come from pain as well, or when things are not quite going great. And then that can lead us to go in a more positive direction as well.
Yes.
And who would you like to reach out to, you, Hester? Who is really, really someone that you would love to reach out and for your coaching or healing sessions? Who is the perfect fit for this?
I mostly resonate with women, but men are also welcome. I've helped men as well. But mostly it's women who are very sensitive. You feel when you resonate with me. I'm sure about that. I always say when people reach out to me, I always work in the now and really intuitively. I also use oracle cards, and as I said, working with gemstones, with sound healing. So if that resonates with you, and if you don't have to know what we will do in coaching session number 3, then it's really good to reach out and work with me. I think whole life is a journey, and you don't know what will come up and what you can expect. And that's also the surprise and the journey of life.
And you mentioned the third session, so just share a little bit about that. What do your sessions look like, Hester?
I start with a sound healing. I make sound healing audio for you that you can listen to, and then I have several coaching sessions, and I work every 2 weeks. That's something that you need that time in between to integrate. Because I've had someone last year, and he said no, I want to speed it up a little bit, and let's do every week. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that, because you need 2 weeks of implementation. You really need that. So the coaching sessions are, you never know what will come up in a session, because as I said, I work intuitively in the moment. So before a session, I just tune in and feel like, oh, we're going to do this, or we're going to do a family constellation. And I think that's also the best way to work, because what do you need right now? That's the thing, because lots of things can happen in 2 weeks, and even happen this morning with you. And you need to work in the coaching session what you can handle right now.
I hear you. And you know best as well. So obviously, you know that we need those 2 weeks to integrate everything.
Yes.
So always listen to the experts' advice. That's my opinion.
Yes.
So if you do it over 3 sessions, the healing journey, then it's going to be like a 6-week journey, isn't it, Hester?
Oh, that was an example, the third session. But I have 6 coaching sessions. So that's always the journey. So it's a bit longer. So roughly 3 months, and maybe if someone has a holiday. So at the max 4 months.
I love it. And especially those who've got tinnitus. You may want to pronounce tinnitus.
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 The ringing in the ears.
Yes, anyone struggling with that, this is your chance to really get in touch with Hester, and anyone struggling with sleep and things like that as well, or just stresses, anxieties. get in touch with Hester. For more information, for coaching and healing sessions, go to hester@soulsounds.nu. That's your email address, isn't it, Hester?
Yeah, that's my email address.
So you can email Hester at hester@soulsounds.nu. That's hester@soulsounds.nu. And you wanted to share something as well, Hester. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, I also have a YouTube channel, Hester Bedet Soulsounds, and people can listen to sound healings. There are short ones for free on my channel that you can listen to and experience how this feels before going to sleep. So that's
a good way to test it as well and see if it's something that resonates with you.
Yeah, see how it feels for you, or take one listen to one during the day when you're a bit stressed out, and see how you feel and what it does to you.
I would encourage everyone for coaching and healing sessions to email Hester at hester@soulsounds.nu. Hester, thank you so much for being my guest today. I've really enjoyed learning more about you and what you do.
Thank you for your invitation and being here, Mark.
The pleasure's been all mine. Thank you everyone for joining us for Brilliance Business.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.